So far, so good. We finally met. How are you?
Finally, I'm sorry for such a delay. It's my bad. My life has been crazy the last week.
Yeah, you noted that you mentioned that you had injury and you recover and you finally played the game after some while. Yeah?
Yes. Yes, I was injured for like 18 months with a groin injury. I tore something in my groin and then just started competing like 3 weeks ago. So finally back on tour. And yeah, it's been okay so far. I've had a few good tournaments, decent tournaments, just trying to find my competitiveness again because you lose that a little bit when you kind of just training. So, but it's going well. It's going well. I'm just happy to be healthy, honestly, and playing some matches. It's the best.
Yeah, I can hardly imagine. By the way, what's your world rankings? I mean, IT and
So
number.
my career high was 1,000, but I haven't been able to. Well, I've lost all my ranking points because of the injury. So now I have a protected ranking. So I'm using that for my ranking of 1,000 for 12 tournaments, and hopefully I can get back to that stage. But otherwise, I lose my ranking.
I got you. It must be super, not only tough, but also pretty expensive. Yeah?
It's so expensive. Yeah, it's crazy. But I don't like to complain about that because I knew what I was getting into, when I started out. But yeah, it is a lot. Obviously, with the hotels and the flights, if you want to bring a coach as well, it's crazy. But yeah, you got to believe you can make it to the top. Otherwise, you're gonna be doing this forever. But yeah, it's good. It's going good.
Super awesome. By the way, Max, do you mind if I'll record this session just for
No,
fun
no,
purpose
go for it.
for
Go
our
for it.
community? Okay, super awesome. So,
Of course.
frankly, I've tested your app, and at first glance, I thought, hey,
Awesome.
another app. I mean, I've been monitoring
Yeah.
dozens of similar apps, like, hey, another app. But I took another
Yeah.
look and I realized it's a good quality. I mean, it's pretty similar
Thank you.
of what I'm building, and I know also I noticed
Awesome.
that you're a pro player. You have all those fancy players and bloggers around you.
Yeah.
And it's really
Yes.
awesome tool, and I'm
Thank
curious
you.
how you ended up building this tool. It's first, and the second question, why you decided to build a tool for amateur players and not for pro players.
So thank you first of all for giving it a second chance. And yeah, so I think the thing I realized was when I was traveling for tournaments in the last few years, I realized that no matter where I go, wherever in the world, everybody likes tennis and everybody wants to play tennis, but there's a big issue of finding people to play with who are actually at your level and who are not so far away from you. So, of course, there are many apps out there that have a similar purpose, but I think my goal was with my background and hopefully with my network and my experience, I can try and create something that I think can tap into every single level, whether they're beginners or even pros. So we do have a few pros on the app as well, because everybody has that problem. Even when I go on holiday, if I want to play, I can't find anybody to play with. So it's a problem. So yeah, I think my real goal is I'm obsessed with tennis, obsessed with it, and so my real goal is just to make it easy for people to play tennis wherever they are in the world. That's my goal. I don't want people to have any friction when they want to play. In the UK, it's a shame, but there's a very elitist mentality with tennis. So most clubs in the UK are private clubs. So you have to pay a very expensive membership to join. So, for the people who can't afford that, it's difficult to play. So that's why I was trying to, make it a bit easier for people.
Gotcha. By the way, speaking about the money, I couldn't find pricing at your app. So what's your pricing strategy at this point?
Yes. So so right now the revenue model is through our leagues. Our leagues are there's a few different ways that we host leagues. We're not charging a subscription yet. Like I said, we've just launched just over 2.5, nearly 3 months now, and I want to keep it as frictionless as possible for people to join up. So it's, it's brand new. I want people to join. So how the leagues work are when I see a cluster of 50, 100, 200 people in an area, I create a league. Let's say for North London, there's a league, right? I create a North London league and they'll all get notified and be able to join that league if they want to. But what we're also doing is we're onboarding communities and other international leagues like yourself with TennisIF, and we're allowing them. We're onboarding them to bring their members, and they can charge what they want, and the app takes a small fee. But I'm not sure how you do it. We'll get into that. But basically, what we've seen a lot of communities and leagues out there. It's a lot of admin work for the admins to run it. So we're trying to make it as streamlined and as frictionless as possible. People enter the scores, people set up their own schedules. It's all done, it's all automated. And so hopefully it would make your life easier and the members' lives enjoyable as well. So that's kind of what our revenue strategy is for the moment.
Awesome, super awesome. And you mentioned you have like 3K regular members, right?
Yeah, so we've onboarded 4,500 players now globally. So I think of that 3,500 are in tennis, and then the rest is split between paddle and pickleball. So yeah, but they're not all regular players. They're not playing every day. Those guys, these are just the people who have downloaded the app and want to check it out.
Gotcha. Actually, you know what? What incredible that your name is Max. I'm also Max.
I know, it's
A
amazing.
year ago, I came to this idea, and I've started 1 year ago, and now we're on the peak.
Wow.
Yeah.
Amazing. Yeah, I've seen your. I'd love to hear more about it. So I saw your page on Instagram pop up, and I thought it was so impressive. You have I don't know how many, a few hundred people playing in leagues.
Yeah, actually,
200,
I
100.
I have a whole different story and whole different approach. I mean,
Go for it. I'd love to hear about it.
yeah, super awesome. So I'm building a community first solution.
Yeah.
TennisIF, it's a software platform, and I, as a community leader, I orchestrate everything that's going on about the tennis in my particular city. So my strategy is that community first. We're building community. We launch leagues and tournaments here in my
Hmm.
area and my city. And for the last year, we conquered almost all major amateur tennis activities, and we have
Amazing.
successful MVP. So we're like number one in my area, and my strategy for expansion is moving from city by city and then country by country.
Hmm.
So I believe that
Amazing.
strong community is a
Yeah.
secret sauce, because I don't really believe in like map. So you can, for example, you can, hey, I've booked a court, who wants to play? I believe that
Yeah.
it must be a huge and strong community first, and people love to
Yeah.
play folks they know. It's not enough to have
Yeah.
certain rankings. So
Sure.
that's how we move.
I love it. And so how did you, because we're very early on, so I'm trying to also strategize. We have a couple of very big competitors in London. I don't know if you
Yeah,
know.
yeah, and you have spin
Um,
up solution.
Spin is our number one competitor. So, how did you manage to sort of conquer your city? Were you going club to club, or what's your background, by the way? Are you a tennis player, or do you just love tennis?
Yeah, well, I started playing tennis 4 years ago, so I'm an
Amazing.
amateur player, and I have
Yeah.
like a 4.5 NT-RP,
Okay.
so it's pretty nice.
Awesome. Yeah,
And
that's pretty good.
yeah, yeah. Well, I have soccer, football background, so that's why.
Background.
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect.
And I came to new city because of war, and I realized
Uh-huh.
that there's some certain tennis community here, but it's not structurized. So there are coaches, court owners, and other folk.
Yeah.
There's no strong community yet. So they play their enclaves, short groups,
Yeah.
people they know, and so on.
Yeah.
And most folks, they like, why for to compete? Let's just play, and that's all. And here I
Yeah.
came like, hey, let's challenge, let's have a challenge, let's have a league, let's have
Yeah.
tournament, and
A structured
yeah, yeah, and
structure.
let's write down scores, and let's gather statistics,
Leaderboard.
leaderboards, and so
Yeah.
on.
Statistics. Nice.
Yeah, and first some folks, hey, why four? I can just play and that's all.
Just play.
Yeah, but week after week, we build this and they love it. It's a huge competition. We have like 4 leagues,
Amazing.
and it works. And
Amazing.
yeah.
And how did you go and how did you recruit the players to start with?
Well, at first I had small tennis. Okay, I've
Y-
at first I've built a chat. We have like Telegram chat, and I've started to
Yeah.
gathering any given player to that chat. Then
Yeah.
I've make them register on my website, and then I've
Uh-huh.
structured rankings, and I divided them
Yeah.
into buckets, and that's how we create leagues,
Yeah.
and we launched this
Amazing.
competition.
Amazing. And do they pay to play or it's
Yeah,
free?
no, it can be free. Um, we charge
Yeah.
we charge for league participation, and we charge for
Yeah.
tournaments, and also we charge for master classes and workshops from coaches.
Very cool. Very cool. I love it. I love it. I think you've done a great job. It's that's what we're trying to do. We're definitely trying to build a community as well. We're also a community first, and we're trying to navigate the London tennis scene, which is quite dense, and there's a lot of players. But for us, we're having to deal with the challenge of people are used to using another app. They're used to using other things that they like. So now we're trying to break that habit. And I do think we have a much better product, in my opinion. However, density of players is the most important thing, and people will go where there are more players. So that's the problem we're trying to solve at the moment. Just getting as many players in London as possible, and then over time, hopefully spreading as well outside. We do have global members, like I said, but that's more from social media, people who just find the app and they download it, and some of it has turned into some matches, which is amazing. But for us, the priority is going city by city and really dialing in. But yeah, so that's why I'm interested in your strategy.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm happy to share. Actually, you have a huge advantage. So you're like pro player, and you can provide workshops,
Yeah,
master classes. You can gather
yeah,
folks around you, and but it seems like you need to find as much league organizers, league managers as possible in certain city, and
yeah,
provide them with this tool, maybe for
yeah.
free, even for free, and they can do
Sure.
business in their areas. By the way,
Yeah,
mind sharing about your development team? Are they on site or
yeah.
it's
Of course.
outsourced?
No, it's all outsourced. I have a guy who lives in Milan who
Uh-huh.
who does the whole. I mean, we've worked on it every single day since the inception of the idea a year ago. But he started building it actually in December, but I brought him on maybe in about October, November. So yeah, I have a guy. I don't have a tech background, although I'm learning a lot. But I could never build something like PairUp, for example. It's taken a lot of hard work, and yeah, that's it. It's just me and him, and I have a couple of girls who help run the social media, but
Mm-hmm.
that's it. Yeah,
Super awesome. Actually, you've built an app from the very beginning. My plan was also building an app, but then suddenly I
yeah,
realized app it's not something I really want, because, in my humble opinion, app it's something
hmm,
hybrid between website and
yeah,
spreadsheet. So that's why I decided to move cross-platform. So, for example, my solution. Actually, let me share my screen. So,
yeah. Just give me 1 sec. I need to find my charger. Just give
okay,
me
okay,
one
okay.
second for the laptop.
Yeah, yeah, sure.
So is yours a web app or it's just a website?
Well, it's like website and web app all together. The bottom line is that you can visit and work with platform from any given device,
Okay,
laptop, smartphone, tablet, whatever. Do you see my screen?
gotcha. Yeah,
Okay. So, uh,
awesome.
wait a moment. I need entire screen. Sorry. Okay.
No worries. So is your background, did you build this yourself?
Well, I'm an idea owner, but and my core business is like sales and marketing. But I have a team of developers inside my team, and it's like
Nice.
other project for us. Okay, so
Amazing.
we have like Telegram.
Yeah,
We have like Telegram. Oh, sorry. Wait a moment.
no worries.
Ah, it doesn't matter. Sorry. So we have like community and all folks in Telegram, and Telegram connected
Yeah,
to website. So, for example,
nice.
you can I can orchestrate all folks right from my control panel.
Yeah,
So, for example, I can change any information on any profile. I can manage a game. I can
nice.
manage tournaments and so on.
Yeah,
Also, sorry, yeah. Also, we have like these events. So, for example, if I wanna
amazing.
create league or a masterclass, for example, we have like this autumn tennis league.
Yeah,
So all I need is to add picture, date, pricing,
yeah,
description, and any given
yeah,
player can easily participate just in one click.
amazing.
Yeah, so we have like so we have statistic, and we have like
Yeah, that's cool.
league rankings. So, for example, right now
Nice.
we have like 6 categories like veterans, pro-am, advanced, middle. So you can,
Yeah,
for example, check this advanced, and you can see
nice.
scoreboard.
Wow, they're playing a lot of matches.
Yeah,
That's
we have
great.
a lot of matches. That's why we're community first, and
Yeah,
so and we manage all our corresponding conversations here in our Telegram chat. So,
Telegram.
for example, for any league,
Great.
we have a certain chat. So, this chat for advanced league, for tournaments, for middle
Yeah,
league, for pro am league, and everything going here, not on a website like in
yeah.
your app, but I think one day we'll also bring conversation right here. But for now,
Uh-huh.
Telegram is super useful and convenient.
Super easy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and our website connected to Telegram. So, for example, to log out, I'm using Telegram. So,
oh, that's good.
just in one click, I'm
That's
here
awesome.
from any profile. I can
That's
invite, for
great.
example, if I want to invite you to a game, I can do it in a few clicks. So, invite to a game. I'm choosing a league, for example, single clay, a category like pro am,
Yeah,
and I'm clicking, for example, it's you.
perfect.
So, okay, date, some description,
Yeah,
and
and then you invite.
then I invite you. So super easy. That's how it works.
Super easy. It takes 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Amazing. Yeah, it's awesome. It's crazy. It's so interesting to see that on different sides of the world, people have similar ideas and they create something very similar in obviously in different ways. But it's great to see that, isn't it? I'm sure you spent a lot of time building this.
Yeah, actually, I'm spending a bunch of time of promoting, and I've been heavily trying to sell this idea, and I
Yeah,
correspond and communicate with folks from the US, UK, all over the world. And
yeah,
some people like, wow, that's amazing, that's incredible, and so on.
yeah,
And some people like, well, okay, it's good, but we have like USTA, they are like
yeah,
monopolist, and there are certain troubles. So not many people are willing to pay for this and running business from it. But
yeah.
I believe this is the future because if you see Padel, for example, it's
Uh-huh.
booming right now. And
Exactly.
and from the very beginning, they started with apps, leagues,
Yeah,
rankings, all
yeah,
this digital transformation, and
yeah.
tennis still behind, somewhere behind, you know.
I'll tell you what I think the problem is. I think the biggest problem in tennis is that, like I said, in the UK, there's a lot of members clubs. So it's very difficult to play just randomly with people who you don't know. It's not like paddle where you can just find someone and play any location. Tennis is built differently. It's like an older sport. You have to become a member and you have to do this, la 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 la. And so there's a lot more habits that you have to break, I think, with tennis. But also, yeah, I think your product is it works great and it looks really good. So what I'm starting to realize is, because I genuinely do believe that our product is better than what I've seen in the UK. And so I think now the most important thing comes down to the distribution and marketing. That is basically everything, because the product works, and if I can get as many people in London seeing this as possible, then they will use it, enjoy it, recommend it. But if I'm just focused on building the product, which I have been, um, there's only so many things you can build before you might have the best thing in the world, but if not enough people are using it or seeing it, it's useless.
Yeah,
So that's what I'm focusing on now. I'm trying to stop thinking about features and start focusing more about the marketing.
yeah, I also at first I was something like, hey, I'm building a software, but then I realized that my superpower not in a software, it's in
Yeah, community
organization,
building.
it's
Yeah,
community building, and
yeah,
in your case, I believe the same. But I'm curious about the mentality of Londoners, for example, how they
yeah.
react when you create amateur league. Is it vital for them to compete, or they just like to play? Is it necessary for them to play singles, or they like to play doubles or mixed? And how?
So
Yeah,
yeah, so singles for sure. Just because doubles, they love doubles, but to organize a doubles match, you need to schedule four people's lives accordingly. Whereas singles, you only need to schedule two people's lives, so it's easier to organize. Um, for the leagues, we had some good uptake for our like pre-season. We had nearly 100 players in a couple of different leagues around London. And we've just launched our second season yesterday, and it's not going as well as we thought, but we launched the registration. So hopefully in a few weeks it will fill up. It's going to start like end of the month or early September. So that's our goal. But yeah, I think the hardest part for Londoners is, I think for us, it's the fact that we have this competitor, honestly. If we can somehow crack this code of overcoming them, and sort of offering a different experience for their players to come over and use us, or use both even, they don't have to choose one or the other, then I think we'll be golden, because clearly there is a market for it. There's over 25,000 players on the Spin app. So it's in London. So there's clearly a big market for it. There's clearly a lot of players who want that. And they have thousands of players in their leagues. So it's definitely doable. However, yeah, that's just the challenge that we're trying to sort of figure out.
Actually, that's a huge competition. For example, it's
Yeah,
easy for me because I don't have such a competition, and
exactly.
actually,
Yeah.
I noticed that my software is much better than
than everything out there. Yeah.
everything out there, and I don't have this competition. But in your case, I don't know, maybe your
It's a double sided. It's a you know this it's a double sided sword because for us, for me, I know that the demand is there, right? For you, it's more of a, is the demand there? This hasn't been done before in my city, so that's more of the unknown. So for me, I know the demand is there, but for me also, I have a competitor who's mastered this segment of the market, whereas you guys are the first ones there, so you can be the leaders in that way. So if your demand is there, then you guys will smash it, no doubt, because you've got a great product, and you've already done really well in the first year. So you've just got to make sure. Obviously, there won't be as many players as there are in London, just because of how density and things like that. But if there is the demand, there's no reason why you guys won't smash it. For us, it's the other side. We have the demand, but we've got to now come up with a cooler, more unique product that people want to use, which is a new challenge, but it's not impossible. Of course, people have done that in every industry since the beginning of time. So,
well, actually, yeah, I agree. It's a good competition, and there's a market for both of you, and even
yeah.
more apps, and so on. By the way, quick question. So, you're achieved certain level, and from my perspective, you need to decide how to move further. So, are you trying to attract some investors or venture capitalists, or you decided to move on your own?
So it's a great question, and I've had a few VCs come to me, looking to invest, and right now I need to really, really be clear on what it is that I would be using that money for, because right now our running costs are pretty low. So, we're doing okay. We're not making a lot of money, but our running costs are low. So I'm looking to scale this as quickly as possible, which is why it could be great to have, VC come in. But I need to make, in my own head, be very clear on what our strategy is. If we had £100,000 come in, what would I be doing with that, and how would we be using that to dominate? Because it's not like a regular app, which is a one-sided app where people can just use the app and that's it. It's a transactional app. You need at least two people for the app to be, for PairUp to be useful. So if I see you and I want to play with you, great, it's fine. But if we start marketing the app and it becomes global, if I've got people in Honduras downloading the app, it's kind of useless if they haven't got a community of 100, 200, 300 people. So the big challenge is focusing on London, while simultaneously onboarding communities around the world, which I said, like I explained, we have done that. But yeah, the focus is London, of course, because that's where our core group is, and that's where I'm from, and my network is from. But yeah, that's why I was interested in your strategy, because you guys have done a great job, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, Max. And actually, I also decided to move on my own so far, because I realized if I'll attract some VCs and angels, I won't earn any money. So it will
Exactly.
it will be from now it's like side hustle and hobby and passion. And
Yeah.
in this case, it's
Yeah.
like full-time job. And it's
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Money revenue wise, it's like a side hustle, but effort, it's like two jobs.
yeah, absolutely.
I know what you mean. I know what you mean. It's a lot, but I think if it works out, and then hopefully it'll all be worth it. And anyway, it's a great project to be doing. I think, at least for me, I think it's great. Obviously, I have dreams and goals for where I want the app to go, but I think it's a good thing that we're doing, trying to help people play tennis in a more easy manner. For sure, that's what it's about, really.
Yeah, absolutely. By the way, just a quick idea. Thought like you can organize like road show, and for example, if you play in a certain city, for example, like
Yeah,
Hong Kong, whatever, you can reach out to local communities, any given time you
Yeah.
travel apart London, and you can say, hey
To a
guys,
different city.
yeah, and you can start, for example, like with master classes. Hey guys, I'm a pro player and I'm in your area,
Hmm.
and I'm happy to provide master class for amateur players. And simultaneously, you can, hey, here's my app. You can use it. You can
Yeah.
leverage it.
Good idea. Great idea. I've just started traveling again, so I thought about that, but I didn't think about the masterclass idea, and I think it's a great idea. I went to Marseille in France a few weeks ago, and I was talking to a few people there and handing some flyers out. But I think if I did an event or a small thing, it would really, bring people in. So yeah, it's a great idea. If I'm traveling around the world, I should use it for the app as well.
Yeah, you have huge advantage, and
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. You're right. No excuse. No excuse.
yeah.
But it's awesome. It's great chatting to you because I guess we're both we're trying to build something similar, but it's good. I think it's great to bounce ideas off of each other.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm also happy to follow your journey and supporting your content, and I'm
Thank you.
open to share ideas and provide you with
Yeah,
any given information or advice you need.
likewise. Exactly the same from me. Anything I can do to help, let me know. And where are you based? Which city?
Well, originally I'm from Kharkiv, Ukraine, but the last
Okay.
4 years I live in Ivano-Frankivsk. It's on the west side of Ukraine,
Okay.
close to Poland.
Okay. All right. How's it going over there? Is it getting better? Not really.
Well, I don't know. Just 4 years ago, I escaped with my family from my city
Wow.
because it was war, unexpected, and
Yeah,
people are frustrated. But
of course.
ah, we're,
I have a lot of Ukrainian friends who have moved here in the last 3 or 4 years because of everything that's been going on. So yeah, I do. It's horrible.
but
I
you know
can't
what?
imagine.
People are really strong, and they like
Yeah,
running their businesses. They do everything
amazing.
they can. I know that
Good.
in UK you have your own problems, and sometimes it's
Yeah.
even equal than we have war. It's really tough economic
I don't
and
think it's never equal to war, but yeah, everyone has their own problems, but I mean when there's war, it's another level. So
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
I'm
Well,
sure
I
you
mean,
guys are
not physically, but
powering
mentally.
through it.
It's too much stress.
Mentally, yeah. Yeah, for sure, for sure. But great. Look, let's definitely stay in contact, and yeah, let's catch up every now and then and see how we're doing. It'd be great to see how everything's going for you.
Absolutely. Thank you, Max.
Thank you, Max. Have a good evening.
You too.
Thanks
Bye
for
bye.
finally meeting with me. Sorry I was
I'm
crazy
super
with the
super happy,
timings.
super excited. Hey, and keep up good work on your pro career.
Thank you. I'll try my best. Yes. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye bye.
See you. Bye.